Let's move to Alexandra now, where the controversial businessman Katiso KT Molefe will learn his fate on his bail bid, as the Magistrates Court in that area is expected to deliver judgment today. Molefe argued that he's demonstrated that he wouldn't be a flight risk or interfere with witnesses if released on bail. He is charged with the murders of Opa Sefoka, popularly known as DJ Sumbody, his two bodyguards, and Soweto businessman Hector Buthelezi, known as DJ Vintoz. Linda Mnisi has been closely following this case, joining us now from the Alexandra Magistrates Court. The proceedings set to kick off in earnest, Linda, not so long from now. Do give us an update.
Absolutely, Arabile, and that is the expectation that, in fact, this court will hand down judgment in that bail bid. And what will be interesting is whether or not he has met the expectation or has passed the legal test of proving that there are exceptional circumstances that warrant his release on bail. You recall that the legal test really does place the onus on him. So the magistrate will then deliver that particular judgment, weighing, of course, what he deems to be exceptional circumstances. But most importantly, the true question here is that because this is a serious offense, or the allegations are of serious nature, will he return to stand trial if he's released on bail? The state believes he would not, because it did indicate that he, in fact, wanted to leave in December for Hong Kong. That was before the arrest in the Swart matter. You recall that on the 6th of December, he was arrested in that matter, and of course subsequently denied bail in Vereniging at the Vereniging Magistrates Court, which he then took on appeal at the Pretoria High Court, which subsequently granted that bail bid. Like I indicated earlier on, he did say that because that particular court found that there were exceptional circumstances, this court would reach the same conclusion. He indicates that his conditions have not changed and they remain the same since then. But of course, also painting a picture of that he would not evade trial, given that in that particular matter, he has been granted access to the docket, which means that he has the list of witnesses. And he says, based on that, he has not interfered with witnesses and has not interfered with the investigations. And the same will apply in this particular matter. But of course, the investigators in this matter are of a different view. They allege that he has influence and, of course, can evade trial. Also pointing out to the fact that back in 2004, in that conviction that he got in the UK, he was sentenced for being in possession of cannabis, but had entered the UK using a Lesotho passport, but also using an alias. They indicate that he, in this particular matter, played the role of a mastermind, but also of a paymaster, because the WhatsApp conversations indicate that those who are allegedly or were allegedly triggermen in this particular matter were awaiting payment. So he indicates that based on the information that has been presented by the state's case seems to be weak, and nobody would run away from such a weak case. He cites that they refer to him as KT or K or Puffer, which are not his names, but the state pointing to a message that he had received in December last year on Christmas Day, indicating, or somebody wishing him a Merry Christmas, Puffer. And they say it's clear from that particular message that the said Puffer is him. So they seemingly also point out that, that particular case in the UK, he had entered with a Lesotho passport, which they believe are grounds for him to basically evade trial. They say, despite him having pointed to the fact that he makes about 200,000 rands, their interactions and the information that was sourced from SARS paints a different picture, and he does have income which really does not have a source. So all of those will be weighed, together with the legal test, the law that applies when it comes to Schedule 6 offences, and therefore that particular decision will be made. We're expecting that the judgment will be handed down this morning by the magistrate who's been hearing that particular bail application. Arabile?